I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe we just wrap it up and call it a night, honestly. Yeah. Dude, you good? Dude, I think shit, what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
Yo.
What is going on, YouTube? MisteryTank coming back at you. Now tonight, we're watching another video from MindSeed TV. Now last night was the first time I'd ever seen MindSeed TV, and I just so happened to watch one of their craziest videos that they've ever done. It was a spicy meatball. It was legit. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, go back one video ago and watch it because it was crazy. But I have a feeling that tonight, this video might also be, if not as crazy, pretty damn close. The title of this video is "This Investigation Almost Made Tanner Quit." Paranormal Activity, Evil Spirits in Hunter's Lodge. So I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty damn spicy to me. I think we might be getting another spicy meatball tonight. So without further ado, let's cue camera 2, and we'll get right into it. It's about to get real.
Can you give us a sign that you're here with us right now?
Oh, dude.
Have you felt anything at all?
I really haven't. No.
I haven't much either.
Where's Tanner? Yo.
Yo.
Not much either.
Oh, hold on, he's crying. They're playing with the Ouija board. The tone has been set. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that this is going to be a spicy meatball. I have a feeling.
Where's Tanner? Yo.
Yo.
I got dragged across the living room, like 15 feet.
Dragged? He just said he got dragged? Did they catch this on video, bro?
He went somewhere else in his mind, I guess.
Or not? Yeah, obviously.
I had no interest in staying there. I needed no more evidence. I was done with that investigation. This shit is real.
Yeah, I mean, you get dragged across the living room. I don't think you need any further evidence. I think that you're probably good at that point, right? I think so. Hold on. I wasn't reading. We are a self-funded channel. If you enjoy our content, please consider joining the Patreon. So yeah, MindSeed TV. I don't know if y'all haven't heard of them. They're pretty damn big. They are independent ghost hunters on YouTube, because as you know, that is all I react to here. Yeah, go on over to their channel, subscribe, and join their Patreon if you're so inclined. Maybe consider disturbing.
In upstate Michigan lies what on the outside appears to be a beautiful hunter's lodge, but on the inside, the owner claims there is something terribly wrong. The cabin used to be used for group hunting trips and family getaways, until one day the owner and his best friend were in the cabin cleaning their rifles. The owner states that while cleaning one of the rifles, it accidentally discharged, striking his friend in the head, instantly taking his life. Ever since this horrible event took place, the owner has had a hard time even being in the cabin. However,
Well, you're going to clean a rifle with live ammunition in it? It's like what not to do 101 when cleaning your rifle.
he claims that when he is there, he can feel the presence of something unearthly. Although he refused an interview, he allowed us to investigate the cabin.
But real talk though, man, that place is beautiful. Look at that cabin, bro. You got the staircases here. Man, this is like a summer week-long getaway here, dude. Look at this. That's beautiful.
For activity, and while things started slow in this hunter's lodge, what happened on this investigation almost made Tanner walk away from paranormal investigations for good.
Hold on, how long ago was this uploaded? Let's see. This was 5 years ago. So this was uploaded longer ago than the one we watched last night. Interesting. Now, I don't remember if Tanner was in that video. I don't think Tanner was in the video we watched last night. So did Tanner indeed quit after this video? Possibly. Damn. You'll have to forgive me because I'm still very much a noob when it comes to MindSeed TV, but this intro fucking slaps, dude. I don't think I watched like a proper MindSeed TV video last night. I kind of watched a rehashing of a video that seemed like they had released in the past, potentially, and they were just releasing an uncut version of it. So I've never seen their proper intro before. So this is fucking cool. With the dead.
He said he's just gonna leave it unlocked.
Yeah.
You should be able to.
Dude, this place is insane. Look how big
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is. I mean, we can't currently see shit. It's too dark. But I saw the
I
picture
just
of
turned
it.
it on. It's not going off. All right. You guys ready?
All right, so they're going in with the EMF reader, EMF detector in hand. It's a proper ghost hunt. Starting out proper.
Oh, it's nice and cool in here.
I often wonder. I do watch a lot of independent ghost hunters. Sometimes they make reference to it being like extraordinarily cold in a particular room, and sometimes they make reference to it being extraordinarily warm in a particular room. Maybe you could let me know down in the comments, like, what is the relevance of that? Because I've heard that if it's warmer than normal, then that is indicative of ghosts or paranormal. But I've also heard that if it's colder than normal, that's also indicative. So which one is it, bro? Which one is it?
Huh. Let me widen my light. Look up there. Look at
Oh,
that.
dude, look at all those. Look at all those deer, man.
When we got there, it seemed like a really cool place actually to vacation at. There was antlers everywhere. There was deer heads. You could definitely tell it was a hunter's lodge.
This place is pretty big. You want to kind of split up? I can hit the upstairs. You guys hit down here.
Yeah,
And then we'll just.
Yo, Tanner for sure was not in the last video we watched. So I think he definitely, I mean, he's no longer with them anymore, I don't think, as far as I can tell. But is this the video that made that happen? We'll find out.
We'll regroup at the boneyard. Call that the boneyard.
Yeah, this place is huge. Probably get lost upstairs. Yeah, if you get any spikes, let me know. Got it. Should be able to hear you. This place is pretty nice, actually, huh?
Yeah, it's super nice.
I wouldn't mind going on a little vacation here.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
Wow. That is badass.
That is badass.
Old wood building. It's very, like, creaky already.
Look at that tub, man.
Yeah, but imagine that, dude. Like, you come out here hunting all the time.
See this guy right here? I like this guy. This guy's cool. He seems like he's got a real centered approach to the paranormal hunting activity. I like him. I'm a big fan of this guy.
With your best friend, and fucking gun goes off. Like, how do you live with that, you know?
Yeah, man.
I mean, even if there's nothing paranormal activity, like, if there's nothing paranormal here, I can understand not wanting to be here after that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just uncomfortable. No one ever recovers fully from stuff like that.
Yeah, but apparently they used to do, like, full parties out here, hunting events. They'd have, like, 20 people going on hunting expeditions and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you good? Okay. Heard a slam up there. Are there any paranormal entities here that would like to communicate?
Something strange can be heard. Okay, let's listen. Let's listen. Get ready. Get ready. Shh. Let's listen.
Are there any paranormal entities here that would like to communicate?
Child's toy. When? We did not hear it at the time.
Are there any paranormal entities here that would like to communicate?
Nah. That was definitely the sound of the door opening, right?
Are there any paranormal entities here that would...
Yeah, that's the door, bro. 100%.
Are there any paranormal entities here that would like to communicate?
100% the door.
If there are, I have a device on me. You can come a little bit closer. This will start beeping.
Is there anybody here, any entities that want to talk to us? You can use the device in my left hand. It's an EMF detector.
Yo, these guys don't waste any time, bro. They get right to it. Walking in with the EMF detector in hand before they even go through the front door. That's how you know they're serious. That's how you know they're official.
You can tell me anything. You can talk to me. We come in peace. We just want to see if there's any activity here before we run any further tests. The man told us that he does occasionally still visit. He tries to go there the least amount possible just because of the way it makes him feel and like the trauma from the actual event. But he did say that every time he goes there, he does experience some level of paranormal activity.
Your friend says that he believes you might still be here somewhere. And if you are, we would like to prove that to him. And we can help you do that. Are you upset at what happened? Obviously, he didn't mean to. I'm sure it was an accident.
It's like I heard knocks, but it's just him coming down the stairs.
What up? Anything?
Nothing upstairs.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything. There's a room over here I didn't hit. You want to hit that with me? Okay.
When we did the walkthrough, we didn't get much on any of our instruments. Pretty much no EMF. We did a little split, checked the whole place out, and neither team got anything.
There's a door actually leading outside over here.
All right.
And I'm not sure how far this place is.
All right, so I'm going to make a guess right now. In the intro, we saw them playing with a Ouija board, which is always a terrible idea. I don't think I would ever be in a situation where I would play with a Ouija board. I think it's just dumb. But I guess, you know, these guys, just what they do, right? So I'm going to make a guess right now. So the question is, how does it go from nothing going on whatsoever? They're actively walking through the house, calling out right now, bro, and nothing's happening. How does it go from that to some guy getting dragged across the floor? Like that's a 0 to 100 type of thing. I think it starts after they play with the Ouija board. Like right after they play with the Ouija board, bro. They let something in. Something that may not even be there right now. That's when it starts.
Goes.
Yeah, I checked out there's a little porch upstairs.
Oh yeah, look, there's like a whole. Oh wow.
Is this another building?
Yeah, it's like nothing but like woods out back. But look, here's the other part of the building.
It's a hinge in need of some WD-40.
Look at the big.
You hear the sound of that door, bro? That is like something that makes your bunghole quiver.
It's a hinge in.
Listen, just listen.
It's a hinge in need of some WD-40.
We don't need that on a ghost hunt, okay? That throws us off. It's deceiving.
Look at the big giant meat freezer. Yeah, probably where they put all the game that they would catch after they kill it.
Some of it looks like these people killed a lot of animals.
Yeah.
See those chandeliers? That's real.
Yeah.
Those are real deer antlers.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they're the type real proud where they would only use their own, you know?
Oh, this is open. All right, cool. What's this? Ooh, it's ice cold in here. This is a weird ass room. I mean, this room looks like it's specifically set up just for like hunting trips. Like,
Yeah.
Here's 8 beds. Feel free to sleep there. We'll hunt in the morning, you know?
Yep. Sure they get their kids hunting as early as possible. So
Yeah.
a bunch of kids sleeping in here.
If there's any presence here, we need you to communicate with us. The only reason that we came out here tonight was to try and talk to you and see if you would be willing to give us any readings. If you come close to me, this will light up. I'll know that you're here.
Yeah, it's like a lot of these places ghost hunters frequent. Like they build a reputation around being haunted, so a lot of like these independent ghost hunters will go visit. You ever think the ghosts are like, oh, man, not another one. Not again. I'm so sick of talking to these guys. Like, what do you want me to do? Knock on the wall, bro? Knock on the wall? I'll knock on the wall, okay? I'll knock on the wall. What do you want me to do? Like, ooh, make some spooky sounds, breathe hard or some shit. Like, it's got to get annoying to the ghosts eventually because they're not really trying to. The thing about it is, like, if somebody was genuinely coming in trying to like be helpful, maybe the ghosts would be a little bit more like open to talking, right? But these guys, they're just coming in looking for evidence. Not saying that's wrong, right? But it doesn't really serve to the spirit's best interest, you know? They're probably just like, man, he's so sick of these ghost hunters. Like, what, do you want me to do something for your camera, bro? Okay. It's got to get annoying. If I was a spirit, I'd be annoyed.
The owner's not sure. He thinks sometimes he hears whispers. He hears footsteps every now and then. Is that you? Are you here with us right now? This room is
doing
weird,
something.
right? Like just the layout of it's kind of creepy.
None of the EMF detectors were going off, which usually is a pretty clear indication that there's nothing going on there. So we just jumped straight to it. We decided to run a demon board test. We did the Ouija board, and we set it up in this room with 8 beds because there was one room in particular that had 8 beds lined up, and it just kind of looked a little bit creepy. So we're like, all right, this is kind of weird. It was cold in there, a little bit colder than everywhere else.
Bad idea, bro. So just for reference, we're still at 0. How do we go from 0 to 100? Is it possibly this? We'll find out.
In the past, we've had good luck with the Ouija board. I mean, most of the time when we use it, like everyone that uses it, we get nothing. But occasionally on investigations, when there's like for sure activity, we get something on the board.
Let's do it.
Elbows up.
Yep. 3 spins. 1, 2, 3. If there is any presence here that would like to communicate, now is your chance. We've given you multiple devices to talk to us through so far, and you have not. Can you please move this planchette to a number, a letter, a yes, no? Can you give us a sign that you're here with us right now?
I have a couple past traumas with Ouija boards, and the jerk was enough to kind of avert me from it for a long time.
Is the victim of that tragic act?
Yo, let me know in the comments below, how many people do you know that have had past traumatic events with a Ouija board? Because it seems like everybody that I know that has used one has a traumatic event with a Ouija board. I don't think I've ever met anybody. Actually, no, I'll take that back. There's one guy that comes to mind that's like, yeah, I've tried it a couple times. Nothing happened. But for the most part, it's always just some like really difficult to like recall and talk about experience every time I talk to somebody who's used one. Another reason I don't ever want to use one. Seems like a pretty high likelihood that something's going to happen.
Accident here with us now.
Are you friends with the owner of this house, or were you friends with the owner of this house? Is there anything you would like to tell him? I'm kind of running out of ideas here, honestly. I mean, you can ask a couple more if you want, but I don't think we got anything here. We ran the demon board and we didn't get any results.
When I saw that there was no activity, it was
Wait, so what's the difference between a demon board and a Ouija board? I don't know. I've actually never heard of a demon board before.
some comforting feeling that I got, and I'm imperfect in that way. I want evidence, I want to see things happen, but the Ouija board is a specific, very specific evil for me.
Goodbye. You're no longer welcome to follow us if there's anything here. We're letting go of the board. Why don't we, I was just thinking, Colt's never done a blind spirit box yet.
Mm-hmm.
Colt, how you feel about that?
I guess I'll find out how I feel about it, huh? Being blindfolded and deaf alone is already disorienting, and when you're passing oscillating static through your ears at that high a volume in the middle of a darkened cabin that has a story like it has in front of an altar of bones, there is no comparison to that feeling.
Dude, the boneyard. The boneyard. Yeah, this is where it plays like random radio stations, right? And you have to You have to like say words that you can decipher from it. But the idea is that everyone around you is asking questions and you're going to give them the answers, but you're blind and deaf, so you can't like see what they're saying or hear what they're saying. So in theory, you should be able to provide no context beyond what you're actually hearing to the conversation that's happening around you.
What happened to you?
How did you die?
Oh, interesting.
Horrible.
Oh, interesting. They're in different rooms, bro. So they don't even know what he's saying until they review the footage on him. I've never seen it done this way.
With your best friend?
It was him.
Are you aware that it was
An accident.
Rushing.
Rushing.
Some of the stuff was
Interesting.
just a little bit too on point to be coincidence.
Interesting.
Your best friend feels horrible about what happened.
Will you forgive him?
They don't know. Him.
Have you forgiven him?
What's crazy is we're trying to communicate directly with the spirit of this man.
Yeah.
And who knows if it's something
it's
else
him or not.
lingering.
Occurrence.
Who knows the real story, too?
That's true.
Because in a scenario like that, they're the only two people there.
Great question.
Hmm.
Is the story that we've been talking about
The actual story.
Can't help.
Did he tell us where the accident occurred, specifically?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Where did the accident occur? What room in the house?
Below.
Ah, dude, this is
Maybe-
it's very interesting how on point these answers are.
you know, sometimes communication happens between different people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try to ask some questions?
Sure.
Maybe
you want to switch?
Yeah, maybe you can get some responses. I'll follow you.
Strap.
Hello.
I've got a feeling that the story we're being told about what happened to you isn't true.
Yo, why would he have that feeling? Like, where's that coming from? Why would you just say that? Like, this guy who, by all accounts, has gone through something traumatic, and he keeps coming back to the house. He says, like they said, he revisits the house. Why would you say that something is not true about that story? That's a peculiar thing to say, right? Am I just, like, crazy here? Why would they say that?
Can you tell us what really happened?
Have you felt anything at all?
I really haven't. No.
I haven't much either. I mean, maybe something slight in the 8 room, but
Yeah.
nothing.
It's weird because usually when you come to a place like this where there's an accident, you can
Mhm.
feel heaviness when you walk in.
Yes.
I felt nothing at all. It's weird. I'm just thinking he's probably just like upset about what happened and
Sure.
holding on to any hope that he can.
Don't try.
But it's
So these MindSeed TV guys if anybody watching can tell me, I'm curious, are they skeptics or are they like full-on believers? Because they're talking as if they're full-on believers, and a lot of like the independent, paranormal investigators on YouTube seem to lean a little bit more toward the skeptic side of things. These guys sound like they actually like are full-on believers. And given some of the shit that they have allegedly captured, I mean, I can see how they would be,
cool that we can do something like this for him.
Yeah, at least if anything is here.
Maybe you
Yeah.
want to take a step outside
Sure.
for
Yeah.
just a second?
Let's go outside.
Willing to try anything,
Yeah.
You step out for a minute.
Now that we're outside, are you a little bit more comfortable talking to us since we're kind of more in your house?
So curious, how do they how do they know? Because this guy is supposedly in a different room, right? How do they know what responses are being given or not given? Unless are they like watching a live feed of him? Maybe they're watching it live. I don't know.
News 5.
We're about to wrap up this test, so if you have any last minute things you want to tell us, this is your chance.
I don't have.
Split duties between me and Cole.
Yeah. I'll do all the other tests.
I don't
just not
have.
that.
Yo, he was saying something though. Over. I guess they just deemed that not relevant, so they're not going to show him saying that. Imagine you walk up, touch him, and fucking freaks the fuck out. Oh! I would, bro. I'm blind and deaf. Somebody touches my shoulder. Oh, he did. Watch.
Move.
We're good. It's me. Here. Pull this off. You can pull it out.
Huh?
We're good. We're finishing up.
Okay, cool.
Did you get any cool responses?
Crazy that stood out to you?
I got some crazy things, but like the thing that stood out most is that twice back to back, I heard the same voice go, "Can't help, can't help."
Like we can't help. Like it's.
I don't know how to interpret that, honestly. I was in the zone, but
We were basically just asking if the entity was the man that was killed by accident. And we were trying to ask if it really was an accident.
okay.
Because if you think about it in that scenario, the man and the man who died, they're the only witnesses.
Yeah.
So who's to say there wasn't like a malicious act?
I don't
Who's to
know what
say
I
it wasn't
said, but
a
I'm almost
murder
positive
or-
there was a time where it was like, it was him, or it's
Yeah.
him, or something like that.
Okay.
And also I got, there's another one that stood out to me. I'm just trying to think of it. It was, sorry, that's just
Well, if when
completely
he asked the
disorienting.
question, was it really what it said, and then he says it was him? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot. If he says that, that's a lot.
Then I also got occurrence.
I mean, it's not really though, is it? Like it was him, whether it was on purpose or an accident. It was him. We all know it was him. There's nobody debating that.
It goes occurrence.
It's interesting they're like trying to unearth a murder here or something. It's kind of an odd angle with this, but maybe it's just for like the to dramatize it and like, you know, to make it more YouTube dramatized. I don't know.
Right, your curtain or occurrence.
Okay.
So I mean, there's enough stuff on here.
Okay. We'll pull it back and review it. You know, once we finish the other tests and everything.
For sure.
I'm just thinking we're probably just spending the night here for this guy's sake.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we have to review that, maybe little stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not feeling.
We need to go back here. Real quick. We're still at 0, by the way. So how does it get from 0 to Tanner being dragged across the floor? Like they're trying everything here. I need to know. And do we get to see him being dragged across the floor? Because if so, that would be a spicy meatball for sure.
Anything crazy besides the communication through the box? I mean, maybe the yes or no prism.
Yeah.
If we get something on that, then maybe.
Okay. All
Something
right,
else.
I'm gonna cut this. We'll go set up that.
All right.
The poll. Is this it? The poll?
After the blind spirit box test, we decided to go down to the basement and see if we could get any activity on the yes-no prism. This is a device that we recently started using, and it kind of uses EMF detection from both sides. Give us answers. If we ask a question, it'll say yes or no.
I've seen this before on Ghost Theory's channel. Ghost Theory uses the yes-no prism.
And as we were going downstairs to the basement, I heard Tanner. It sounded like he dropped some equipment behind me.
Dude, you good?
on our way down to the basement for the yes/no test, I was bringing up the rear, and I would say I tripped, but it didn't feel like I tripped. I fell, and it felt like my legs, like my lower legs, got hooked, and I got my feet ripped out from under me.
What? Extreme discomfort and stick with you long after viewing this video. If you're easily disturbed, we recommend that you skip the following clip now. Bro. Are we ready? Okay. All right, here we go. I've never been prepped so hard for something. Okay, here we go.
So if we don't get anything on the yes, no's, I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe we just wrap it up and call it a night, honestly. Dude, you good? Dude. Shit, what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
Yo. Oh, no, fuck.
Dude, sweep that corner.
Hold on a second. We gotta back this up, bro. Back this up. Hold on a second. Okay. So that was very cinematic. I'll give him that. Not sure how I feel about this one.
Yes, no's. I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe we just wrap it up and call it a night, honestly. Dude, you good? Dude. Shit, what the fuck?
Hold on a second, dude. Hold on. I'm sorry. Like, if this really happened, I feel bad for laughing, but it just looks like it's straight out of, like, Paranormal Activity.
To myself, like, maybe we just wrap it up and call it a night, honestly. Dude, you good? Dude. Shit, what the fuck?
And then, okay, so I think that sound, like the rocking sound, is the antler rocking back and forth on the floor. But they do immediately check these rooms that are adjacent to this this little living area here.
Fuck? Yo. Oh, no, fuck.
Dude, sweep that corner.
Now, I will say, he's sweeping the corner. But there's another room on the other side.
Where's Tanner? Yo.
As soon as I opened my mouth, I felt like an intense pressure around my ankles, and I guess I slid across the floor. And like when we look at the footage, it looks like 15 feet or so. But honestly, like that whole situation just had my brain so fucked that I don't really remember.
I can call it a night, honestly. Dude, you good? Dude. Shit, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Hey, you know what? I will say Tanner is the first one to bring up the whole side story, or the whole detour to the official story. I'm not saying anything, but he was the first one to bring it up. Maybe Mr. Ghosty didn't like that. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck? Yo. Oh, no, fuck.
Yeah, so he totally failed to check anything about this room over here. Didn't even try.
Dude, sweep that corner.
It's like, look, yeah, the room over here. Like, there's like another room here, and then over. He doesn't even go in there. So it is very possible that there was another dude. Just thinking about this logically. I don't want to upset any MindSeed TV fans, but it is very possible that there was a third dude that grabbed Tanner and drug him across the floor, and then slunk off into this room over here that he doesn't want to show for some reason. It's a big space. Why doesn't he just walk in there and show it? Why not? I don't know.
What the fuck was that?
He was not even there for a couple minutes with us. It was like he just...
Why are you acting like... Tanner? What the fuck was that, bro? What was that? You acting like it's Tanner's fault? Acting like Tanner's doing his old, like, dragging across the floor shenanigans again. Come on, Tanner. What the fuck? Let's be professional.
He went somewhere else in his mind, I guess.
Dude. What's up, bro?
Take a breath, man. You want water? You want something?
The thing about it, though, is these guys, like, if this is fake, they're such good actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what gets me about these guys. Even in the last video where it was just, like, total fucking pandemonium the entire time. Like, you couldn't help but believe them because they're just, like I truly, by the end of that video, I believed that these guys they were experiencing this shit. And Tanner right now, he's sitting on the floor acting like he was just violated in like the most obscene way. And that would feel very much like that. If that happened to me, bro, I'd feel the same way. He's acting like you would act if that happened to you.
I'm gonna just stop you. You keep rolling if you want. I'm gonna stop. What the fuck? You need a hand up? You alright?
This is all. I'm good.
You good?
I'll just sit here.
What just happened?
Wow.
I saw you. I heard you trip behind me. But what did you just feel? I saw you get dragged the fucking way, but what did it feel like? What did you feel?
Just like around my ankles.
I'm also gonna say very convenient, like placing as well. Like they can't see anything but his like torso, like starting here, and then like going up to his head, right? Like all they can see is the top half of his body. So, in theory, again, I'm not making any claims here, but in theory, it would have been very easy to fake that. Let's be fair. It would have been very easy.
Let's take a little recess.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think you can stop rolling. Let's take some time to breathe.
All right.
I told him if he wanted to, we could take a breather. We went outside for a few, and he just didn't really want to talk about it. It took a while for us to actually go back in the house at that point.
What's wrong with you?
I'm over it. I just got fucking dragged, dude.
Are you crying, dude?
Fuck you, I'm not crying.
Well, I mean, you know, we still got...
No, it's easy for you guys to fucking... You didn't get dragged.
When we even went outside to check on him, he was pacing the end of the driveway. I've known Tanner for 20 years, and I have never seen him get emotional like that.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I didn't
So
say
let's fucking load up and get out then.
Well, I mean, I feel like that was pretty much the only activity we had, dude. Like, the prison just load up right
It's
now.
enough. I mean, it's confirmed. Haunted or not, yeah, fuck yeah, obviously. I got fucking dragged across the living room, like 15 feet. So, I had no interest in staying there. I needed no more evidence. I was done with that investigation.
Okay, so let's say this really happened. Let's just pretend it really happened. Okay, he really gets dragged by an entity across the floor. Given the entire setup of that shot, these other guys, they got to be thinking, man, like, we're going to get ripped apart on YouTube for that. We got to get something else here to prove that we're not full of shit. Like, that's got to be going through their mind. Just from a logical standpoint, they got to know, like, that could have seemed really hokey, man. So, you know, I could totally see them wanting to go back in and get more evidence.
This shit is fucking real.
That's how I felt in the prison. Something grabbed me by my fucking neck, you know? But if you don't want to stay, we don't have to. I mean, we have one test left, and we were going to spend the night, and if you don't want to stay here, we don't have to, but, I mean...
I don't think Tanner's going to be staying the night, guys. I think Tanner's ready to go home.
So I just saw what I saw.
Tanner must have paced that driveway for over an hour. And it wasn't until we had gone inside and he had come walking in, we heard the door latch behind him, that he had come to his senses, kind of come back to cognizance.
When we decided to go back in and do the yes/no test, we actually did it in the living room. My brain was not functioning correctly. You can see in the video, I'm leaned back. I'm like just out of it, like disinterested. It's just, I wasn't there still. I was playing back what happened. I couldn't even remember exactly what had happened. I just know that an entity took a violent action towards me. And that's pretty much where my head was at. I had no interest in doing a yes/no test.
Yeah, for real though, bro. Like if that happens to you and like it's so immediate and violent like that, you got to be thinking like, what else is next? Like, is something gonna get thrown at me? Am I gonna get like pushed down the stairs? Like what's if this thing is capable of doing that to me, and it's like with some serious strength too, bro. Like you got to be thinking like, what's coming next? Like that would be on my mind. I'd be afraid to go back in just for that, you know.
Whatever just dragged Tanner, are you still here right now? If you're here, can you give us a sign by using this device? It seemed like they didn't want to communicate with us, whatever was there, but after Tanner was drugged, we started getting a couple very short answers on the prism. Do you want to hurt Tanner?
No. That's no, right?
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Tanner's like, this goes full shit, bro. I mean, come on. It drug you across the floor. Like, it doesn't want to hurt you. Just wants to scare the shit out of you, bro. Just wants to, like, totally dominate you, but doesn't want to hurt you.
If you're here right now, can you light it up to green to let us know that that's you? Will you be upset if we spend the night here with you?
Oh, bro, the ghost feels bad now. He's like, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
That's 2 no's. I mean, we only got a couple hours till the sun comes up. Do you want to just try to ride it out? I know that was a lot to deal with, but, you know, it's almost done.
One more question.
Okay.
Was what happened to you an accident?
Cole, how you feel about staying here tonight?
I'd prefer not to, honestly. For anyone that's out there that says, oh, I would have done it, or why didn't they stay? You just don't understand.
Dude.
I mean, I think none of us really want to stay here, but it's kind of what we came to do. I mean, we got static cameras, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to be
I know. I'm just saying, like...
What is that? What was that in response to? His entire team is telling him no, and he's going to make him stay anyway?
Here to get the evidence, you know...
Wait, did you see that?
What? Oh, shit. Does that mean it wants us to stay? So that's a yes. It wanted us to stay. We're here to get the evidence. It seems like it's giving us communication now. Why don't we... There's noises up here. Did you just hear that?
Somebody came from the loft.
Yeah. Why don't we put all our static cameras up?
Mm-hmm.
And
you think anything else happens? Because at this point, if we're being totally fair and honest, nothing has happened besides the most dramatic thing that could possibly happen. Just one instance of that. But nothing else has happened, really. Like this yes-no prism, I don't know how it works. You know, you could say that now something is maybe happening with that, but apart from that, bro, like not a lot's happened so far.
Find whatever rooms we feel like maybe we're most comfortable in. Obviously, I know probably no one wants to be in this room or in the room with 8 beds.
I prefer not to be downstairs at all.
Okay, so are you all right going downstairs then?
Yeah, I'd rather be...
Hey, Tanner, how about you go sleep in that antler room? We'll make a bed up there for you, buddy.
Further from.
Okay. So I'll go to the room with the 8 beds. And Colt, where do you want to be at?
I guess I'll take that,
The one right over there?
yeah, the second
On the
one.
first floor? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll put static cameras upstairs. And then we'll put static cameras in our rooms. We'll put one in here. We'll put one on the basement, on the boneyard. And we'll just try to, you know, chill out for a little while, see if we get anything on the cameras.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Dude,
That
Tanner
shit
looks
just said yes. That's crazy.
so disinterested right now.
Maybe one more question. Did any of the tests that we used during this investigation upset you? Is that why you pulled Tanner? All right. Let's set up the static cameras, yeah.
Yeah, I see
You don't
that.
just get dragged across the fucking room and then, like, willingly spend the night.
Usually we set up static cameras all around the house just to see if we catch anything, and we did
Yeah,
that.
bro.
We set up our
Nobody on this team wants to stay the night except for the main dude, whatever the main dude's name is. But I'm telling you, I think the reason might be because of that situation and just how little they've captured. In addition to that, he wants something else to happen here. You know, he doesn't want this trip to be a waste, and he doesn't want the most insane thing to have happen be the only evidence, and something that is so easily refuted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it totally makes sense why he wants to stay and get more evidence.
The cameras in every room, every angle we could get.
This place looks horrible in night vision. Oh, dude, no fucking shot I'm sleeping in that room. That looks creepy as hell. And no shot I'm sleeping in my boxers either. Is he in his boxers? Hold on, let's see. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm sleeping in like get up and run ready clothes. Personally.
I couldn't sleep. I just tossed, turned, kept kind of watching my back, checking out the room with the flashlight, kind of peeking into the hallway every once in a while. I actually really never ended up falling asleep.
But there was
Yeah, dude, just put yourself in Tanner's mind right now. You just got drug across the floor and you're expected to sleep in the house. If I was him and I was like, it's maybe, who knows how the dynamics of this team works. But if my job depended on me staying, for example, I would fucking sleep in the car. I think if that happened to me, bro, and I was being forced in one way or another to stay, I would sleep in the car.
one room in particular. It was down in the basement. There was very, very strange movement on the camera that I don't really know how to explain. It just looked ghostly. I mean, that's all I could say. It wasn't like dust particles. It wasn't bugs. We've seen all that in plenty of recordings. This was something else.
Talking about, oh, there's an orb right there that flew by. Talking about just like the flickering of it. I'll tell you what though, these fucking sound effects drive me crazy. We could do with less sound effects.
What we saw on the infrared static cam was very unique. I've never seen anything that looked exactly like that. Maybe things that were similar, more like shadow, more distant, but it was a bit closer to the camera, and it looked almost like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a white...
It's like a see-through drape or something that keeps like floating over the camera. Like a see-through piece of cloth or something.
Like a wall of white just to the side. Like, I don't know how you describe that exactly. They can obviously see the footage, but...
Or smoke. Looks like smoke, maybe. Maybe it's smoke.
I do believe that was some sort of entity. I do believe that's evidence of activity in the house.
I was just a disembodied mist of some sort. It was some type of weird thin cloud that just came out of nowhere. It almost looks like it rose from the mantle that we had set up the camera above.
Interesting. I don't know.
There's some places we go that can be questionable, and this place seemed like it was going to be one of them when we started. There was just really no activity on our devices, but after seeing Tanner get drug across a room, there's 100% something there.
I don't think any paranormal investigator ever desires violent action towards them by an entity. So I would say no, that's not the evidence I was looking for.
That house is, without a doubt, harboring some serious energy. It does not seem friendly.
I don't know if that's actually the spirit of the man's best friend that is still residing in the house, and if it is, it seemed like he might be upset that we were there.
This location's absolutely haunted. There's no question. I mean, anytime there's an action taken towards a person by an entity, it's concrete proof. There's no other way to explain that. So we did tell the owner that there was in fact activity in the house.
We just went in there looking for answers. We wanted to see if there was...
Okay, did you tell the owner there's activity in the house, or did you tell the owner that you got drug across the floor? Because those are like two very different things. If you're like, hey, owner, there was some activity in the house, they're thinking like you got some beeps to go off on some device you brought in. If you tell the owner that you got drug across the fucking floor and you have footage to prove it, they're going to sell the house, bro. Like that's like... we're selling the house level activity.
Was anything there, and we got answers, but that's really the only conclusion I have.
Something in that house is a victim of some serious wrongdoing.
We go into these investigations treading lightly, especially...
Why do they keep saying that? Like, is this like up for debate in the official story or something? I'm so confused about why they keep trying to go there with that.
When someone lost someone close to them, we don't want to be offensive or disrespectful towards the dead, and we don't want to be accusatory.
Just so you know, like accidental discharges of weapons happen a lot. That's very common. Unfortunately, it's very common in the United States. So it's not really that far-fetched to say that, you know, he was improperly cleaning his rifle and it went off, or he didn't make sure it was unloaded before he did so. So it's just odd that they keep trying to like spin it to that narrative.
Or either, but we do want to get honest answers from whatever spirit is residing. So, you know, we tried to ask a couple of times, was it an accident? Do you think it happened on purpose? Do you have any ill will towards your best friend after this happened? And it seemed like we just weren't really getting too much communication on that.
Huh.
Okay, lights, cameras.
Dang. That, I think I can officially say that was a spicy meatball. You know, I don't know how legit it was. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch more of these MindSeed TV guys to find out, like, my final verdict on whether I think they're legit or not. But they're definitely trying to pass it off as if it's legit. You know, a lot of this is for entertainment purposes anyway. Whether it's legit or not, it's entertaining. It's entertaining to watch. That's why I love the independent paranormal ghost hunters on YouTube. They're fun to watch. But until next video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm going to have a very relevant video right here. So click that if you want to see more of my content. And until the next video, have a good night.